Hi, we are Bettering, and our slogan is to improve lives and learn to thrive. So here are my teammates, Memo, Petch, Brian, and myself, Jiho.
So a bit about bettering is we want a higher quality future for those we can provide for, and we want to expand opportunities to underprivileged kids and also provide reliable resources for privileged kids as well. We want to benefit the Thai education system and start small from home, and we want to take these students to another level.
And so obviously there's a problem. And as we all know, it's a global pandemic right now known as COVID-19. And because of this, the Ministry of Education has forced the closure of all schools, including like international and public. And well, because of this closure, it has exposed many gaps in Thailand's educational system and the problems that they're facing in public schools. For example, unlike us international school students, we are more fortunate because we are able to continue our learning online, unlike those public Thai schools where they have forced to close and put their teaching on pause. And though some argue that they might like continue teaching on television, we will like still further elaborate on why that's not the best solution.
So firstly, starting off, PISA is the OECD's program for international student assessment, which measures the 15 years old's ability to use their reading, mathematics, and science knowledge and skills in real life situations. And in PISA, Thailand is marked 66th out of 79 countries, which is a low score. So this all comes from the teaching not being up to the standard. And during COVID-19, there were complaints from Thai students about the online learning not being that helpful. Thai students who go to public schools learn from TV programs that the government assigns per grade. And this is a problem because families with more than one children need more televisions for all of their children to watch the online learning. But because they aren't that wealthy, they can't afford it, which makes many students not being able to learn.
So now you can see our solution is Bettering, which is a website for all. And our purpose is to create a platform where students are able to access reliable sources to learn and thrive. And here will be a prototype of our website. So first out, we're starting with the login page, which will have information about school, grade, name, address, basically private information. And we will need that. And I'll talk more about that later on. Now we have videos, which Jiho mentions that it was a compulsory video for students in public schools to watch, but it's not enough. So we will link those videos up in our website as well. This is, of course, example videos, not the real videos. Now we have practice questions for those who want to focus on the standardized tests for the TCAS system in Thailand. So there will be challenge questions and past papers. So you click into the challenge questions, you can see the tests and information like about the test. So you can click in there and there will be practice questions with answers. Now moving on to the next thing, there will be a brief information about Bettering and our website and also community. This will be a web board like Reddit where you can share questions and answers through this platform. And like I mentioned before, there will be information about school, and that's where the regulation comes in case any inappropriate information is shared on this web board so that we can tell the school about their students. And also the highlight is book donations. This will be a platform where people with privilege and unprivileged will be able to meet in the middle. Those who have books will be able to donate to those who don't have books. And this will be like a registration where you can donate books. And also lastly, there will be reminders for important dates and schedules. So over here, upcoming test rounds, when to enroll for GATPAT, when to enroll for 9 common subjects, and the test dates. And also a contact where people can donate or ask questions.
Oh yeah, and about the money wise, since we plan on helping out underprivileged Thai students, we will offer the chance for them to be able to donate us. But obviously, like I mentioned, we're helping out underprivileged, and if some of them are struggling and they aren't able to donate, it's not like we are forcing them to. And if this website becomes like a success, a lot of people use it, then we can install like a subscription system, kind of like Patreon, how you can subscribe monthly. And obviously people who subscribe will get kind of like premium membership, get more perks and rewards. For example, like more information, like in-depth explanation on answers to like in the challenge practice and tests, and also like information about projects and stuff you're gonna need to be doing in school. And well, since we are also like a tutoring platform, we plan on allowing other tutors to like advertise their notes, their books, and like their way of teaching. And then by using the money we receive, we obviously just use it to improve the quality of our website and like provide more resources.
So our target market is firstly Thai public schools, starting off small within Bangkok. And we're targeting teenagers from ages from around 15 to 19. And we target people who are mostly underprivileged, but the privileged students also can benefit from our website.
So why are we unique? First of all, one of the highlights that Memo have mentioned in our prototype is book donation, where there are two different people in our society, the privileged and the underprivileged, where we will provide as a middle ground where the privileged will be able to donate their books to the underprivileged, where this is not only to reuse books, but it also reduces waste and decreases deforestation and save the environment. Another thing that we are unique is that we reduce the cost of education, is that COVID-19 greatly impacts the unemployment rates in Thailand. And there are so many unemployed parents who are unable to help their children in education and have to focus in their food and shelter. And we hope we're able to help those who are struggling. And we also one place has it all, is that our platform focus mainly on education alone, and we provide access to all necessary resources through one click. Lastly is that we are long, lasting, and free. We provide them necessary resources which are free, and even though COVID-19 will pass soon, our platform will be able to benefit many Thai kids through our website.
Time's up. Time's up. Next up is the Q&A.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Dr. Kan, you do the first?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go ahead.
Oh, okay, thank you. So my first question is, can you repeat again where is the target area of your platform to launch?
Oh, our target area is like mainly Thai public schools, like around the age of 15 to 19, and students that are underprivileged.
Students that underprivileged, right?
Yeah.
But I think I heard in your presentation that you say that you plan to start by launching in Bangkok first, right?
Yeah.
How would it attack the unprivileged area?
We're focusing on underprivileged students. That means that students who go to Thai schools and are not in international schools like us, they struggle to get the information they need because of this pandemic. So we're focusing on those students who have nowhere to like get information for their upcoming ONET, which is really important for their senior year, and they really need information about GAT-PAT or 9 common subject tests in order to get into university.
Okay, I see. So I will move to my second question is, let's just say that you will launch your platform into the unprivileged area. But what will happen if that area doesn't have the internet connectivity in that area?
Okay, so we have like ideas about launching to those game centers around Bangkok, where kids go play games. We feel like that can be a perfect place where people can access our website, and yeah, they will have internet connection there.
Okay, thank you, Khap. Maybe next question.
Yeah. Who's actually pay you for this service?
Could you repeat that question, please?
Who pay you for this service? I mean, is this the students or is this donation platforms? I mean, I get totally confused in between, but I really admire your passion.
Oh, I mean, like we said, you want to answer that, Memo?
Okay, sure. There's like donations. So our website is for both underprivileged and privileged. Both can benefit. So we have like the patron, which is the membership, premium membership, where we will launch after like a year or so, where kids with privilege will be able to pay us for membership, and also advertisements where tutors or people who want to sell books or sell notes can come and sell, which we will of course charge free if they want to advertise on our website.
Okay. All right. Refer from the first two questions as well. So I saw that your main target, the first one is to the public school, 400, if I'm not wrong, and the second will be the kids. So, okay, seems similar to Dr. Gandhi's question. Yes, so you're gonna say that the main money that you're gonna have is donation, is that correct?
Not entirely. It's not like donations only. We're going for also like advertisement, which is like the most common way where websites can get their income from.
All right. Okay. So one question that I don't need to answer right now is, so what is the most pain point that you found from this passion that you want to build a website for people? I just wonder whether you crack on the right pain point and have the right solution to solve it, and you can make the money to that. I'm not pretty sure. So can you give me the pain point that is the huge pain point that you got to create this solution?
So like the pain point is that because of COVID-19, obviously there are a lot of like inconveniences, especially with school. Like learning online isn't the same as learning in class. But
all right,
for
and
us,
sorry for interrupt because I know the time is quite late. So
yeah.
well, so will these tools will gonna be attack the professor, I mean the teachers, or the kids?
The kids.
The kids, but the first main target you said you're gonna you're gonna sell to the school.
I mean, it's obviously like we go to like specific school because like obviously they don't teach all the same things.
So you go to the teachers?
So basically we're elaborating that there are over 400 public schools in Thailand, which means that we will have a large target market because there will be many students in those 400 public schools in Thailand.
So you're gonna attack students, not teachers?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I have a few suggestions. I think this edtech is here to stay for sure, especially after COVID. It's definitely the trend. But you guys should be a mobile-driven company, should not be a web-based, because mobile phone penetration is high in Thailand, and phone cost is going to be significantly lower, a lot lower in the near future. It's going to change the way people get access to education. But a quick idea would be, there are a lot of people that are retired, already retired in the English-speaking country, aging economy, right? And the issue is with all people in those countries is that they get bored. They have no one to talk to, staying at home, right? Why don't you match, those European, English-speaking, people that are already retired with students who want to practice English, right? It's a win-win situation because, people at home already retired have someone to talk to every day, so they don't get bored. Students also get access to free education, like free English classes from native speakers, even better than, local Thai teachers here, right? You get direct access to English-speaking native speakers. And you should not maybe think about the business model again. Subscription-based, it would take you a long time to grow this platform. You should design the economics so that it fully incentivizes everyone to join your network. and grow this organically. So, you know, those that come and teach can also get paid from doing that, doing so. And those that come to learn will have to pay a small fee. And you're acting as a intermediary platform to match between the teacher and the students. Then, I mean, you know, maybe many people would be fully incentivized to you know, create a part-time job to earn extra income here. And maybe some people in the English-speaking country might even pay to use this platform because they are bored, right? They don't have anyone to talk to teach for free, even to, you know, to Asian students. Facebook already invested like almost 200 million in an Indian startup, An Academy. So I think you should learn from their business model. Like, it's one of the most successful edtech startup in the Asian countries. Just a quick points from me here.